HOAs, love them or hate them. In this video today, I'm going to talk about the top 7 neighborhoods in Flagstaff that have no HOAs. So these are neighborhoods where you can do what you want within reason to your property. What's up, everybody? This is Jason Shafor with the Shafor Real Estate team here in Flagstaff. And if you're looking to learn everything there is to know about living, working, playing right here in Flagstaff, then make sure you tap that subscribe button so you're notified every time we do a new video. And honestly, we get people calling every day who are relocating here, and we absolutely love it. So if you're thinking about moving, relocating, or coming here to stay, make sure you give us a call, shoot us a text, send us an email, however you want to get a hold of us. When it comes to moving to Flagstaff, we just want you to know that we got your back. And we are here for you. So let's get into it today. I want to talk about the top 7 neighborhoods that you should know about or consider if you're moving to Flagstaff and looking for a place that doesn't have an HOA. So one thing that there's a hot topic is with no HOA neighborhoods, the main thing that we see in Flagstaff is people want to be able to do vacation rentals. So in these neighborhoods, that's something that is going to be allowed. It is a hot topic around Flagstaff, but let's get into it anyways. Let's get into the top 7. So the first neighborhood is going to be Cheshire, okay? So Cheshire is located on the north side of Flagstaff off of 180. And that neighborhood was built in the 70s and 80s. You're going to find a lot of single level homes in there. Most of the homes are going to be anywhere from 1,300 square feet up just over 2,000. Your price point in there is going to be about 500,000 to 700,000. Lot sizes, they're not extremely big in that subdivision. They're going to be a quarter acre and under for sure. But the views are fantastic. It does make for an awesome investment as far as a short-term rental goes. Because of its geographic location in Flagstaff, it's close to the peaks, to Snowball, and it's close to downtown. It's really close to trails. It's positioned great in Flagstaff. All right, neighborhood number 2 is going to be University Heights. And as the name of the neighborhood implies, it's close to the university. It's actually right at the where I-17 and I-40 meet. It's going to be in that southwest corner. And that subdivision was built predominantly in the 80s and 90s. You'll find a few that were in the late 70s and some in the early 2000s, but most of the construction took place in the 80s and 90s in there. University Heights is a great neighborhood. It's sought out highly by a lot of local Flagstaff people and people that are coming here to stay. That are moving here because of where it's located. And you got large streets, large lots. Most houses in there are going to be 1,800 to 2,800 square feet. There's also some that are on the higher end and a few on the lower end, but that's going to be your average price or average square foot size. Your price, you're going to be anywhere from 600 up to $1 million in University Heights on average. And there is a school located in there. It's another very popular short-term rental vacation. I have a couple clients that have a few in there, and they do extremely well with it. So University Heights, definitely a great neighborhood for short-term rentals, investment, or if you're just looking for a great place to stay, that's got a good Flagstaff vibe, family vibe to it. University Heights is worth checking out. All right, let's go take a little... We're going to go over the east side of town now, and I'm going to go with number 3 on our list, which is FOXGLENN. So FOXGLENN was a subdivision that was built in the 70s and 80s. It's one of the unique neighborhoods in Flagstaff where they built tri-levels. So you'll have a basement that's a half basement that's underground. You'll have a mid-level, and then you'll have an upper level. So there you'll notice a lot of those styles of homes that are built in there. It's located very close to Sonawa Middle School and Knowles Elementary School, and also next to FOXGLENN Park. So there's fields there, It's a great neighborhood if you've got young kids and a young family and you're looking for HOA and affordable homes in Flagstaff. FOXGLENN is an excellent place to start. I would not recommend it for short-term rentals. They do okay in there. There are a few that perform well. They've been around for a long time. But in general, I would look to other neighborhoods if you're looking to do a short-term rental in there. But if you're a family who's looking for a place with no HOA, maybe you want to park a boat or a trailer, that'd be a great place to start. Homes are going to be 500,000 to 700,000. You're going to be 1,300 to 2,000 square feet, quarter acre and under lots. So FOXGLENN, that's number 3 on our list. Number 4 on our list is going to be Upper and Lower Greenlaw. So we're staying on the east side of town here. So Upper and Lower Greenlaw, that neighborhood was established and built in the late 50s and all the way through the 60s. You're going to find a lot of single level slump block construction in that neighborhood. Homes are going to be anywhere from 1,300 to 2,000 square feet. You'll see a lot of people that have taken the single car garage, converted them to bedrooms. Lot sizes in there are going to be under a quarter acre. They're going to be more like probably 1/8 of an acre in that subdivision. And your price point is going to be a lot better. So looking for entry-level housing in Flagstaff on the lower end, you can still get homes in Greenlaw, upper and lower, in the 400 range. I think I even saw one just come on the other day for just under 400,000. So there's still some hope there for people looking to get under that 400 mark, which is great. So Lower Greenlaw, good for locals. I would not recommend it at all for a short-term rental. It just doesn't have the geographic locations. It doesn't have the amenities that are close by. It's just not going to perform well. That neighborhood's going to be a lot better for maybe just a standard, just for a long-term rental month to month. This would perform a lot better in that area. And if you're looking for just a great place to live with your family and relocating here, Greenlaw is a great place to start. So that brings us to number 5 on our list. So number 5, let's talk about 5 and 6 are right next to each other essentially. But if we're heading up in Flagstaff and we're heading up 4th Street and we're going to turn right or left, there's going to be, both those neighborhoods are going to be great, and it's going to be above Linda Vista. But the first one, if you're heading up 4th Street on the right, it's going to be SKYLINE / Swiss Manor. So these are going to be above Greenlaw also. So the homes in there they start about at 2,000 square feet and up. And the homes in there were built in predominantly in the 80s, some in the 70s, 80s, early 90s. Really nice, close to trails. There weren't a lot of, most of the houses were custom built in there, so everything's kind of got a unique look to it, which is really great. So Swiss Manor and SKYLINE, great area, no HOA. Large lots in there, gonna be 1/8 acre, quarter acre, sometimes up to 1/3 of an acre, with plenty of extra parking, large streets. Home prices in there have shot up tremendously. You're not gonna be getting anything under 750,000, all the way up to well over $1 million in that area. So Swiss Manor, SKYLINE, that would be neighborhood number 5. Now neighborhood number 6 was going to be Shadow Mountain. So that's going to be going up 4th Street and then on the left-hand side. It's very similar to Swiss Manor and SKYLINE as far as the style of homes that you're going to find in there. They're essentially almost these exact same neighborhoods. The homes were built by the same builders in the 70s and 80s. Lot sizes are going to be average around 1/4 of an acre or so, and the home prices are going to be pretty much identical, but definitely a great neighborhood, close to trails. You've got the Safeway Cedar right there and a little shopping center, which is really convenient. And it's located really close to Buffalo Park. Actually, from behind there, you can catch the Pipeline Trail and get to Buffalo Park really fast. Makes it good. It's okay for vacation rentals. I think there's other neighborhoods that are a little bit better, but that's a very highly sought after Flagstaff neighborhood for locals. Now let's go talk about number 7. The last one I recommend is going to be SMOKERISE. So we're all the way on the east side of town, northeast, just off of Highway 89, north of the mall, is SMOKERISE, it's a small little subdivision that was, I would say, is very similar to Cheshire if I was going to compare it to anything. It's just on the east side of town. So a lot of the homes in there are going to be single level, built in the 70s and 80s. Most of the homes are going to be anywhere from 1,200 to 2,000 square feet. Home prices in there are going to be a little bit more affordable. You're going to be in probably the 400 to 600 range. So it makes it a little more appealing to a lot of folks. Lot sizes, they're going to be under a quarter acre. Most of them are going to be about 1/8 of an acre. So not at all, I don't recommend that at all for a short-term rental neighborhood, but great for a family looking to move to Flagstaff. So SMOKERISE is going to be number 7 on our list. Well, I hope this list of the top 7 neighborhoods helps you guys out. We get a lot of folks coming here, and they absolutely do not want to be a part of an HOA, or they want to know neighborhoods, or they want to invest and buy a short-term rental and not have to deal with the uncertainty of having an HOA and what that brings. So I hope this was informational for you guys, and if you guys definitely have questions about any of these neighborhoods, shoot me an email, shoot us a text, call anytime. Love to have a conversation. Thanks, guys. See you on the next video.